I was born with a crown above my head, a kingdom carried into my shoulders, and the weight of millions resting in my chest. All my life I was taught to walk tall, to speak with wisdom, to lead with strength, but no one told me that one day a pair of tiny hands would break me softer than the desert wind. No one told me that the cry of a child would silence the drums of war within me. The night he was born, the stars bowed lower, and the desert held its breath. I stood by his cradle, not as a ruler, not as a son of my father, not as the crown barrier of my tribe, but is a man who had just met his heart outside of his body. I touched his face, and the sand within me turned into water. I touched his hair, and my place walls melted into dust, and in that moment I placed my crown beside his cradle, the gold, the jewels, the pride of nations, all looked pale beside the softness of his breath. The diamonds could not shine as brightly as his closed eyes. The throne could not stand as firmly as my arm holding him. I whispered to him, "My son, this crown has carried generations. It has weathered storms. It has led caravans through the desert. But tonight it bows before you, for you are the heir not only to my kingdom, but to my soul." And as he slept, the falcons outside my window sang their wild lullaby. The desert, vast and endless, felt similar than the word I found in his tiny palm. I buried my crown that night, not in sand, not in stone, but beside his cradle. For I knew a father's love is a kingdom greater than any empire. The night stretched long, but I did not feel its hours. For every rise and fall of his chest was a prayer whispered into my veins. I sat beside his cradle, my crown resting silently near, and I realized the weight that had crushed me for years was lighter now than the father of his breath. I remembered the days of my youth, horses racing against the horizon, falcons soaring into the endless skies, the desert teaching me silence and strength. I thought those were the days of glory,